The PDCA cycle is a structured approach for continuous improvement in various organizational and personal processes. It is widely applied in quality management, project management, and process optimization. The PDCA cycle enables individuals and teams to plan, implement, assess, and adjust their strategies to achieve better outcomes and improve efficiency over time. We will break it down using the 5W1H method: who, what, when, where, why, and how, to provide a clearer understanding of PDCA. PDCA stands for Plan, Do, Check, Act. It is a 4-step management method used to continuously improve processes or systems. Here's a brief explanation of each phase. Plan. This is the initial step where a problem is identified, objectives are defined, and an action plan is developed to achieve those objectives. Do. In this phase, the plan is implemented on a small scale, often as a pilot or trial, to test its effectiveness. Check. After implementation, the results are monitored and compared to the expected outcomes to determine whether the plan is working as intended. Act. Based on the feedback gathered in the check phase, improvements or adjustments are made to the process. If the plan was successful, it may be scaled up. If not, the process may be refined or revised. PDCA is used by individuals and organizations across various industries, including manufacturing, healthcare, service sectors, education, and more. It is particularly helpful for managers, team leaders, quality control professionals, and process improvement specialists who are focused on enhancing efficiency, reducing waste, and improving outcomes. Teams, departments, or entire organizations may adopt PDCA to foster a culture of continuous improvement and maintain high standards. PDCA is a versatile cycle that can be employed in several situations. During process improvement initiatives, when existing processes are not meeting desired outcomes, PDCA helps guide improvements. After identifying problems, PDCA helps to systematically address issues and correct inefficiencies. For ongoing improvement, even after implementing improvements, PDCA should be used to refine and optimize processes continually. In projects, when launching new projects, PDCA helps ensure that the project progresses in an organized and effective manner. The cycle is not a one-time event but a continuous process for regular review and adaptation. PDCA can be applied in any setting where processes or systems need to be improved. Some common areas include manufacturing and production, to enhance product quality, reduce defects, and streamline workflows. Healthcare, to improve patient care, reduce errors, and enhance hospital or clinic operations. Business operations, to optimize business processes, such as customer service, sales, and supply chain management. Education, for curriculum development, teaching strategies, and student outcomes. Personal development, individuals can use PDCA for self-improvement, learning new skills, or achieving personal goals. Essentially, PDCA is applicable anywhere continuous improvement is desired. The PDCA cycle is crucial for several reasons. Promotes continuous improvement. PDCA fosters a mindset of constant evaluation and adjustment, ensuring that processes and systems are always improving. Problem solving. It provides a structured method for identifying problems, testing solutions, and assessing their effectiveness. Encourages efficiency. By focusing on optimization and waste reduction, PDCA helps organizations and individuals work smarter, not harder. Increases collaboration. PDCA encourages communication and feedback across teams or departments, creating a more collaborative work environment. Ensures long-term success. The iterative nature of PDCA helps organizations adapt to changing conditions and maintain high performance over time. Ultimately, PDCA is essential for organizations and individuals who want to stay competitive and keep improving in a dynamic world. The PDCA cycle is implemented through a step-by-step process. Plan, identify the problem or opportunity for improvement. Set clear objectives and goals, then develop a plan outlining the actions and resources needed to achieve the goals. Do, implement the plan on a small scale or in a controlled environment to test its effectiveness. This might include piloting the changes or trying out new processes. Check. After the trial phase, collect data and analyze the results. Compare the outcomes to the original goals to determine whether the plan was successful and identify any areas for improvement. Act. Based on the analysis in the check phase, decide on the next steps. If the plan was successful, expand or standardize it. If not, revise the plan, adjust the approach, and repeat the process to improve further. In conclusion, the PDCA cycle is a valuable tool for anyone looking to improve processes, solve problems, and foster continuous improvement. By breaking down the steps into a structured, iterative process, it allows organizations and individuals to refine their strategies and operations systematically. Whether used in business, education, healthcare, or personal development, PDCA provides a foundation for sustained growth and improvement.
Here's a quiz designed to assess a person's commitment to learning about the PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act, cycle. The quiz will include multiple choice and open-ended questions to gauge both their knowledge and their enthusiasm for applying the PDCA cycle in different scenarios. Which of the following best describes the purpose of the plan phase in the PDCA cycle? A. Implement the solution to the problem. B. Analyze the results of the actions taken. C. Identify a problem, establish objectives, and plan solutions. D. Review whether changes are necessary. When you're in the do phase of PDCA, you should a. Review the results and analyze the outcomes. B. Start implementing the planned solutions on a small scale. C. Compare your current process to the desired process. D. Take corrective actions to resolve any issues immediately. In the check phase, which activity is typically carried out? A. Define the problem and scope of improvement. B. Test the solutions in a controlled environment. C. Assess the results of the actions to determine whether the objectives were met. D. Begin full-scale implementation of solutions. Which of the following is a key component of the act phase? A. Implement the changes fully across the entire organization. B. Adjust the plan and make improvements based on the results. C. Monitor the process to identify inefficiencies. D. Create new strategies without evaluating the previous ones. How often do you incorporate reflective learning, such as PDCA, into your daily routine or work process? A. Always. I always review my actions and results regularly. B. Occasionally, when I encounter issues or inefficiencies. C. Rarely. I rely on fixed methods or one-time solutions. D. Never. I haven't thought about it much. Which of the following best describes your motivation to learn and improve the PDCA cycle? A. I am highly motivated and actively seek to learn more about PDCA. B. I am somewhat motivated, but I need more practical examples to get excited about it. C. I'm curious, but not entirely committed to using it regularly. D. I haven't considered it a priority in my learning. How comfortable are you with adapting and iterating on a plan based on feedback and results from the PDCA cycle? A. Very comfortable. I embrace changes and improvements. B. Somewhat comfortable, though I sometimes struggle with making changes. C. Not comfortable. I prefer to stick to a plan once it's made. D. Uncomfortable. I find it difficult to make adjustments once I've started. What resources have you used or would you be willing to use to further your understanding of PDCA? A. Books, articles, and academic courses. B. Online tutorials or YouTube videos. C. Workshops or seminars. D. I haven't used any yet but am open to suggestions. Do you actively seek feedback from others on your process improvement efforts or prefer to work independently? A. I actively seek feedback to improve continuously. B. I occasionally seek feedback, but I work mostly on my own. C. I rarely seek feedback and tend to work independently. D. I avoid feedback because I prefer to make my own decisions. Scoring and interpretation. Mostly A's. High commitment to learning and applying PDCA. You understand the PDCA cycle well and actively engage with the process of continuous improvement. Mostly Bs, moderate commitment. You are open to learning about PDCA but might need more practical examples or motivation to implement it regularly. Mostly Cs, low commitment. You might recognize the value of PDCA but aren't yet fully invested in applying it consistently. Mostly Ds, minimal commitment. You may not see the full potential of the PDCA cycle and may not yet understand its importance for improvement. This quiz helps to assess both knowledge and the enthusiasm to apply and learn more about PDCA, ultimately guiding you towards continuous improvement in any area of work or personal growth. Next steps. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore the PDCA cycle in more depth. Whether you're new to applying the PDCA cycle or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.